Hi, my name is Jim Ave, and I am the professor for Kinesiology 792A, Practicum in Physical Education, number 1. I'd like to welcome you to class. This is our first class together. I am the program director for the Masters of Arts in Kinesiology program. Normally I would have talked to you when you applied for the program, either via email or on the phone when we did our phone interview. But I've been on sabbatical since January, and I'm back at work during the fall semester, and this is one of the classes that we will have together, and I'm looking forward to getting to know each one of you in this class and just learning about what you do for a living through this course. Not sure if you know that Fresno Pacific University is a Christian university, and all the faculty here in this program and in this school are also followers of Christ, and so that's very important to us. If you do have any prayer requests or issues that you need prayer about, please let me know, and I'd be happy to pray for you, talk to you about anything that has to do with professional, personal, or your faith. I want to start with a verse from the book of the letter of Colossians, written by the Apostle Paul, and it's from chapter 3, verse 17, and I'm using the New International Version. And Paul wrote, "And whatever you do, whether in word or deed, do it all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him." I like this verse because I think it applies to what this class is about. And this class is, we're going to talk about how you satisfy the different national standards at your workplace. And so this verse is talking about how we do our work. We should do our work to please Jesus and God the Father, because he has given us the work to do, and we should be thankful for that. All right, some stuff about my contact information. You see on the video that I have blacked out my office phone number, cell phone number, and email, but in the actual syllabus that hopefully you've downloaded, it has that. So, and I should say, if you haven't downloaded the syllabus, stop this recording, go back to Moodle and download the syllabus so you can follow along with me. And my office hours, when these are the times that I'm on campus, as Tuesday, Thursday, 8 to 11 a.m. and 1 to 4 p.m. I work from home Monday, Wednesdays, most Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays, but I also have meetings Tuesday afternoon sometimes, and sometimes on Monday afternoons. But that doesn't mean you can't contact me on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays when I'm working at home. You can still contact me. You can use my cell. You can text me. You can email me. I'm here to help you in any way that I can. And that's my role here, is to help you learn the material and hopefully set up an environment within our courses to make sure that you are being successful in your classes. This class goes all semester long. We only have 2 classes that are like this, and they're both this practicum course. So you'll take this practicum this semester in the fall, and then you'll take it again in the spring semester. So what will we be doing in this class? As the course description says, that you're going to develop a professional portfolio. And what we'll do in the professional portfolio, that's actually the major assignment in this course, and we call that a signature assignment in our program. And I have another video that talks about that, what the professional portfolio is about. But what you'll do on that portfolio is demonstrate how you actually are satisfying the standards for your workplace. In this course, we have one of 3 different types of professional. We either have a physical education teacher, a coach, and I don't have it in the course description, but we also have sometimes strength and conditioning coaches in this program. So in this class, you'll do standards. If you're a PE teacher, we'll work on standards 1, 2, and 3. And for coaches, you'll cover domains 1 through 4. And for strength and conditioning individuals, you also do standards 1 through 4. In the spring, then you'll complete it. In the spring, PE teachers will do standards 4 through 6. The coaches and the strength and conditioning coaches will do domains 5 through 8, and then for the strength and conditioning coaches, standards 5 through 8. So, and again, I have another particular video about that. What I'm going to cover in the rest of this presentation is give you my expectations that I have for you, and what you should expect of me, and just some idea of what this class, how it's designed. Just so you know, our Masters of Arts in Kinesiology mission statement is to prepare professionals, which are you, to become exemplary and scholarly practitioners in kinesiology by providing opportunities for academic, social, spiritual, professional, and personal development. Now, these are, below this is the program student learning outcomes, and we have 4 of these. In our reflection assignment, you will have to describe how you have satisfied any of these program student learning outcomes through this course. And I'll talk about that in that announcement, or the video. So our textbooks for this course, this is a new one that I just added recently. It's by Gordon T. Smith. It's called Courage and Calling, Embracing Your God-Given Potential. If you haven't already bought that, please buy that now. I have also placed a link inside the class where you can view the first 2 chapters of the book online, so you can actually complete the assignment that's due in week 2. But you need to purchase that. You can buy it as a Kindle version. That's what I did. Or you can just buy a hard copy of it. You may be able to get this at a local bookstore. I'm not sure. But obviously you can get it at Amazon. Then there's a couple things that you need to know for this course. If you're primary getting paid to be a PE teacher, then you'll follow the PE standards, and you'll need to buy, hopefully you've already bought the books, these texts, the National Association for Sport and Physical Education, also known as NASPE, Moving into the Future, National Standards for Physical Education, 2nd edition. And I've included the California State Board of Education standards. This is only if you are a PE teacher here in California. If you are a PE teacher outside of California and your state has standard, you're going to want to use those standards. Now, if your primary income is all from being a coach, then you'll use the NASPE standards for coaching, the Quality Coaches, Quality Sports, National Standards for Sports Coaches, 2nd edition. And if you are a strength and conditioning individual, that's where your primary salary is, then you'll use the National Strength and Conditioning Association Strength and Conditioning Professional Standards and Guidelines, and I have a link in the course for that particular standard. I'll just talk briefly about each assignment, and again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 assignments in our course. We have the professional portfolios. You have 3 of those. Each one is worth 100 points. You have progress reports, and you have 3 of those, and each one of those is worth 15 points. You have 1 reflection paper, and that's worth 100 points. And then your last assignment, the Courage and Calling reflection, all those points are included in these other assignments above. And each assignment description is contained in these different appendices at the end of the syllabus. Now, for turning in your assignments, obviously, since we're doing this class in Moodle, all your assignments will be turned in Moodle, and they all are due by 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, in the dates in the syllabus. Unfortunately, some students don't like turning assignments in late over the years, and so we've had to incorporate a 25% grade reduction for turning assignments in late. This class is about professionalism, and so part of being a professional is turning in assignments on time. I know in the sport administration practicum course, that particular professor will not accept any late assignments. You get a 0 if you turn in the assignment. There's no redo for that, and that's just the way it is with him, because his attitude is, well, if you were at work, you can't turn stuff in late, you would lose your job. And so I'm not that hardcore yet. Now, my thing is, if you got something going on, you know that for whatever reason you're not going to be able to get an assignment in on time, please just tell me what's going on in your life. I'm an adult, you're an adult, and let's work together. Let's just communicate with what's going on in your life. I got stuff going on, you got stuff going on. If it's a habitual thing, that's a different thing. But if something happens, you have illness in your family, when your kids get sick, one of those things, just let me know what's going on. That's all I ask. Another thing you should know about this class, that it's a no credit course. In order to earn credit in this class, you have to earn a B or greater, which is 82% or greater on the professional portfolio assignments and the reflection paper assignments. Okay, so that's how you earn a credit in this course. I've already talked about the signature assignments. You can look at how much work you should be doing in this course. I don't know if you realize this on the grading. If you earn a C in a course, in any course in this graduate program, which I hope you never do, that means you did not meet the minimum requirement for all course and assignment requirements. So that means if you earn a C in a course, that is unacceptable. You have to retake that course, and that would extend your time in the program. Or in this course, if you earn a no credit, that means you have to retake this course. Let's not have that happen, okay? All right, couple of my expectations of you as a student. This is a 3-unit course, which means you should be spending at least 8 to 10 hours per week doing coursework. That means reading, writing, researching, all those type of things. You can see I have there in bolded and underlined. This portfolio assignment in this class is different than every class in this grad program. In this graduate program, in this particular course, and we'll talk about that when we get to the schedule, you don't have assignments due every single week like you do in other classes. Your professional portfolio assignments are due every 4 weeks. So once a month you have a portfolio assignment turned in. Then at the end of the semester you'll turn in the reflection paper. So the students that don't do well in this class, wait to the last minute to do your portfolio. Start working on your portfolio now. So don't wait to the last minute to do that. Another thing is, since this is a practicum course, you are expected to work at least 9 hours per week. Most of the time this is not a problem. This is, since it is a practicum, you're supposed to be working in your area. And you'll report your hours in your progress reports. 2 other expectations that I have for you is, 1, checking your email, your FPU email, and also logging into class at least every other day. And the main point of this is I expect you to understand, if I send an email to you or to the class, sometimes in Moodle I make class announcements in the forum there, and those should also get emailed to you. If I make changes in the class for some reason, that's how I'll communicate that to you. And I expect you to read, and I'll hold you accountable to any changes that I make using either the emails or class announcement forums. Okay? And as you can see right here, I typically open every next week. Like if it's we're in week 1 right now, and I'll open week 2 usually early Sunday morning before I go to church. The other thing is I've spent a lot of time developing assignment directions and doing these lectures and those type of things. I expect you to read and follow the directions. I've tried to provide detailed directions, but if you still don't know what I expect, please ask. That's what I'm here for. And that's this part right here, getting help in class. How I like to help students initially, before you send me an email, before you call me, is I have a Q&A forum in our class, in every single one of my classes. Post your questions there. I'll first look to see if anybody else has asked that question. If they haven't, post your question. I'll get back to you usually by the end of that day. I check Moodle quite frequently. I'll respond to you. If somebody else has posted that question, see what I wrote to them. If that still doesn't answer the question, post your question. The reason why I'm doing this is we have almost 20 students in this class, and I don't want to get 20 emails asking the same thing over and over again. Okay, so that's just an easy way. If it's still not clear to you, send me an email, text me, call me, so I can clarify things for you. And now, if your question is about grades or stuff like that, then please text me, email me, and those type of things. Now, the Q&A stuff is more about assignments and those type of things. It's more personal in nature. Just talk to me. I'm going to scroll down until we get into the class schedule so we can kind of see how this class is set up. As I said earlier, our signature assignment, the big assignment in this class, is our professional portfolio. Okay, and you have one portfolio due every 4 weeks. So what do I do this week? Okay, this is week 1. So you're going to do some reading. You're going to start reading your Courage and Calling, chapter 1, because that reflection is due in week 2. Not the end of this week, but the end of week 2. If you're a PE person, you're going to read the assigned stuff here. If you're a coach, you're going to read this. If you're strength and conditioning, you're going to read this. Then what you're going to do is start working on your portfolio. You don't have to turn anything in this week. All you're doing is maybe working on the structure this week, maybe working on the introduction, looking for an artifact for this particular portfolio. So in here, this is what is assigned for your first portfolio. You're not doing all standards. You're just doing one assigned standard for this portfolio. So for a PE teacher, you're going to work on standard 1. For a coach, you're going to work on domain 1, standards 1 through 4. And then with the strength and conditioning individuals, you're going to work on standard 1. So this week you're just starting to plan, starting to do some reading, trying to figure out what we're doing in this class. In week 2, you're continuing to organize your portfolio, and then at the end of week 2, you're going to turn in your progress report number 1. Now, it's critical that you do not turn in your progress report early, because in your progress reports you report the number of hours you worked. So I really don't want you to turn in your progress reports until the end, usually by Friday of that second week, or Saturday, or obviously Sunday, because you do have to report your hours in your progress report. And also, as I say in the progress report announcement, this is where you will turn in your first Courage and Calling reflection for just chapter 1. Okay. Week 3 of class, you're still just organizing it and not going to turn anything else in there. You're going to read Courage and Calling chapters 2 and 3. Then in week 4, you're actually going to turn in your portfolio at the end of week 4. So your portfolio must include your introduction, your content standards description, your artifact section, your reflection section, and that's due Sunday, September 22nd by 11:59 p.m. Then this progress, this schedule continues like this for the rest of the semester. You'll have 4 more weeks. Usually in week 5, during this week here, in September 23rd through the 29th, I'll read your portfolios. I'll give you feedback in your portfolio and try to help you so you can improve your next portfolio. And again, so we do this schedule throughout the rest of the semester. So that's basically how this class operates, because this is more of a practicum than it is for your other classes. So you don't have a lot of work turned in throughout the classes. Let me scroll all the way up here. So my advice to you is in this class is, like I said several times, don't wait till the last minute to start doing your portfolio. Start looking for the material to work on your portfolio. Start doing a little bit every single day in this class, because you're taking another class so you can be successful in this program. If there's any way I can help you in this class, please just let me know, because I am here to help. That's what my role is as your professor and also as your program director. Look forward to learning a little bit more about you in this class, and look forward to having a great semester with one another.